Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Mile High Game Guys board gaming podcast. I'm your host Adrian.
I'm Zach.
And I'm Jeff.
And I'm Allison.
This is Leander.
Returning to help us finish out our Mile High Game Guys one-shot Dread Beneath a Full Moon. So yeah, we're just going to pick up right where we left off. Everybody's on the river. So far only NPC Joe has died. Just to finally get him the fuck out of the way.
Yep.
So I didn't have to keep being a useless character to force you to do things.
Yes.
Now you can just do things on your own. So you're approaching the second set of rapids. You've set out your orders, and we're heading into the rapids. So I think the lead boat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lead boat.
Tad.
Uh-huh.
Make a pull.
Me? All right.
Yeah, make a pull to successfully navigate the first half of the big rapids.
Great. I feel like that one was tilting.
Oh, yeah. I don't.
Nope. Just gotta make sure.
They definitely pull from the same side it's leaning towards.
Yeah. No, I'm just feeling.
It works for a tower in Pisa.
Did it.
Hasn't fallen yet. Oh.
He's okay.
So far.
There you go.
Now make a pull for the second half
All
of the
right.
rapids.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Wrong side. I want to pull from this side down.
Oh. So let's push it towards the side it's going to fall.
Come out.
Crush it.
There we go.
All right, William. You've seen how it's done.
Easy peasy. Told ya.
Make one pull to successfully follow the front boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clayton.
Oh. You're so good at this.
There you go.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So tall. This is way taller than we got it.
Yeah, this is going way better. All right, so...
We're the Jenga masters.
Yeah.
So
It was all that blockade we had to play.
Yeah. We may need to play blockade.
right? So it's like an hour, an hour of hard rowing. Like 30 to 45 minutes. Like it's a long stretch of hard rapids.
Yeah.
But you managed to successfully navigate it. Shockingly.
Told you. Ocean, river, basically the same
Same
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm convinced.
Yeah. Clayton, stays conscious to guide help the second boat, like just stay on course and follow the first boat. And you amazingly come out of the rapids into some slack water there. It's starting to get much darker in the canyons as it is rapidly approaching late evening and night's going to fall soon. So you need to make decisions about whether you keep going or whether
Are there
you
more
camp
rapids?
for the night.
Clayton, are there... Ask Clayton if there are more rapids.
Clayton, are there more rapids?
We're through all the worst of it.
Oh.
But I mean...
We're through the worst of it.
Thank you. Over. Because, I mean, if we camp, then, easy pickings from the monster.
Right.
Do we, basically, do we just stay in the boat and sort of, that's what I'm trying to ask. Would we be able to stay in the boats, or would that be bad?
I mean, there would be pulls for things like navigating a river in the dark.
Yeah.
Right.
That potentially has...
We should go a little further.
Okay.
Yeah, than just right after the rapid.
I'm down for trying to keep going.
Yeah. What's the sky look like? Is it clear? So moonlight might be good.
Yes, it is currently clear
Yeah, good
skies.
for the monster
Good.
also.
All right.
Yeah.
How full is the moon looking?
Is it waxing or waning?
Yeah, it is waxing, and it was near full last night.
So you tell me it'll be brighter tonight.
Tonight.
Good.
Yeah, tonight, some would say would
It's
be
true.
the brightest of the nights the moon will have.
So the full.
Between the two new moons.
Any
Gotcha.
clouds?
We're almost
or anything?
exactly between the
Right.
new moons.
Right.
I mean, we already know it can catch up to our moving
Yeah.
boat, so...
Yeah, but it has to go through rapids now. Well, it didn't have to. Go through
but it can go
rapids.
over land. I mean, like...
Yeah. William, what are you thinking?
It's just this over and over, so it's just going 20 feet this way, 20 feet, and it's taking us hours
Yeah.
to go by water.
What do you think?
I mean, we got a fresh stick supply, so we could maybe defend ourselves at night if we get a camp going.
Do we have any reason to think that...
I mean, the flares kind of work.
I mean, and I know how to tell what temperature it is. You just add 37 to how many cricket chirps in 15 seconds.
Wow.
So we'll really be able
Never
to know what
heard that
temperature
one.
Perfect. That's the knowledge that we need.
Can we park the boats on the other side of the shore?
It's still all cliffs.
I know, but maybe
Yeah.
it'll be harder for us to track it.
But then
to
we
track
can't
it.
get
Then we
it
can't get
fast.
to them as fast.
If we want to get out of here, we should camp at the shore.
Yeah.
But on the left shore, that's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Well, that's
If possible.
It's just cliffs.
It's just cliffs.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, we've been further down the rivers.
There's a very, very, very narrow strip of land
Probably 0 sticks.
to the left. 0 sticks to the
Yeah.
left.
There's no way to keep.
You guys want to?
There's also definitely not room for a tent.
Yeah.
So you can sleep on
No,
the
no
left,
one's
but you'd be-
sleeping. We're staying up with sharpened sticks all night
Well,
long.
shifts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shifts.
Yeah.
Old-fashioned night watch.
Yep.
Tents aren't gonna
Probably 2 should
help
stay
us against
awake,
the
2 should
werewolf,
sleep.
anyways,
Yeah.
or the werebear,
Because
or
one
the
awake is not good.
aquatic
Werewolf.
bear-
Werewolf.
aquatic bear wolf.
Two
Yeah. Yeah.
Two
Canyon.
sleeping.
You forgot.
The
The aquatic canyon.
I'll let you
werewolf.
guys think on it for a quick
Okay.
second.
Boo.
Right.
Should have went to break.
You should have.
Yeah.
Leander, look at his notes.
Oh,
You guys want to
Yeah, let's just
start a
keep-
fire
Yep.
and get some like torches going?
Mm-hmm.
it was Mr. Consworth the whole time because he wanted the amusement park to go out of business for the insurance money.
Yes, who's going to pull off the mask? That's the question.
Yeah.
And how many knives are written on that page? One,
We
probably.
all have one.
Yeah, we
We
all
all
have our one still.
We
We can
each have
attach
one
that to
knife?
the
Yeah,
end
we
of a
each have a
stick.
knife.
Yeah, we got
Then we
stick
have a
knife.
bayonet.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Stick knife
Yeah.
or knife stick.
But
I think I like
but
the
we
torch
don't
idea
have-
better.
I get it. Yeah,
We can light the knife on fire, and then
Can we?
Ooh.
we can try.
I mean,
It's probably not going to work out well.
No, you just light the stick on fire, and then you attach.
right behind
You
the
attach
knife.
the knife to it, then you light the stick on fire.
Uh-huh.
That's better than doing that after the
But
stick
then
is
the
on fire.
branch from down.
Yeah.
Knife will fall.
If
You do it at the time of attack.
You get yourself a good
Oh.
poking stick.
Yeah.
And then a
exactly.
surprise round.
Yeah.
I wonder why the thing didn't just kill Clayton.
They can turn into one. I'm just saying it's likely.
He had the silver necklace. Maybe it
He
was
did.
like, ooh, silver necklace.
Ooh.
Ah.
Yeah.
Right. This gold one
Well, if
useless.
Clayton dies, we'll
don't-
take the necklace.
I don't think any of us brought any expensive jewelry with us on our trip.
No.
I did.
No.
Okay.
He has his gold. Remember, he was
Yeah,
like,
it's
not
"Oh,
gonna
it's
work.
silver,
Cross.
but I got
It's cross.
gold."
I got gold.
I got my class ring.
Yeah.
Is it silver?
It is now.
No, it's probably white gold.
Nickel plated.
Nice. Okay. So we're gonna camp then.
Yeah, camping,
Okay.
fire,
That's good. All right.
makeshift
You
weapons.
are you claiming to have sticks with you?
I mean, I'm
No,
sure
he's-
there's
he's-
sticks.
He's a stick finder.
He's a stick
okay.
finder.
Okay. You're claiming you can
You may
find
have to pull for it.
sufficient
but
stick.
Yeah, pull to find the sticks.
Yep. Pull the stick to find the stick.
The prime stick supply.
Yep.
It's always very hidden.
It is.
You need a search roll.
How's chat looking?
Yeah, are you on the chat?
looks
No,
like
he's
was.
playing. Jeff is
Pretty
playing a
quiet.
game. Pretty quiet.
I thought you were like a core member.
No.
That's not what Dad said. Dad wouldn't lie to me.
I thought you said dad. That's not what dad said.
That's kind of like a dad. Bad dad.
Apparently,
Bad
what's his name?
Adrian.
No,
Joe?
Joe.
Clayton?
Clayton.
Clayton. I almost said Chakotay.
What?
Yeah, what's
That's
wrong?
the first officer from Star Trek Voyager.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, right.
All right, so you guys have decided to camp
Yes.
Yep.
Without tents.
without tents.
No, I
Just
think we
sleeping on the
got-
ground.
Not
We
even
have
gonna
fire.
bother to set up tents.
We have fire. Though.
Okay.
Fire.
We're gonna be
Yeah, we're gonna
sleeping
make a
in
fire
shifts.
and
Yeah.
make torches
Two-person shifts.
as
Okay.
weapons,
Two-person
and
shifts.
then we each have one knife. Is that what we're saying?
Yes, one
Yeah.
small
Yeah.
knife.
Okay,
Yep.
like a pocket knife.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so we'll have those at our disposal.
Okay.
Ready.
So, you pull the rafts over to the shore, and you tie them off.
Yep.
Clayton giving you a little bit of instruction, and he's able to kind of get out of the boat, and like he seems to be doing a
Better?
little bit better.
Broken leg.
He's not like growing any fur.
Yeah, he's
or
like he's hopping around on one
scratching
leg.
like a dog.
No,
Okay, good.
you know, there's a little bit of panting, but you're not worried about
Do I
it.
remember him having a pretty hairy body already?
No, he's smooth.
Oh.
Okay. Smooth.
The way you like it, Felipe.
I like it. All right, perfect.
Do we need to pull
Now
that?
Philippe's
May
back
just
in.
dot.
I mean,
Thanks, man.
he's a river rafter. He needs to
Yeah.
go through the water
Exactly.
Exactly.
like a
Wind
porpoise.
resistant.
So,
The old canyon porpoise.
I think there was a thing about a fucking porpoise in this even.
What?
Really?
Right on
Yeah.
into the sunset with a porpoise.
It will attack in the wee hours of the morning, rocketing from the water like an angry porpoise.
Nice.
So there you go. Okay.
All right.
You really did read my notes, Jeff. I see.
Apparently.
I see. Anyhow, so yeah, you're able to. Well, so how do you go about looking for sticks? What's the stick searching
We're gonna have to
process?
go
With his
in the
eyes,
woods a
probably.
little bit.
I would
Yeah,
assume.
I mean, is it just you?
I mean, I'm
Does anybody
definitely
go-
staying with the crew
Yeah, but we're on the
around.
beach.
Yeah, don't go far. Don't go out of
So-
sight. We don't have any
Well,
more.
woods
We'll
right
go
there.
a bit
Do you-
inland to make our little campsite, right?
Not
Not
too
too
No.
far.
No.
Not too far.
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
We
Like,
need to be able to
If you
leave.
want, I will.
10, 15
10
feet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
15
about that
feet.
far,
Yeah, as far as I'm
Yeah.
going.
I can help you with the stick method or the stick finding.
Okay.
if you
How
want.
big of a circle do you search for sticks in?
I don't know.
So you
like
go
a
15
30
feet from the boat.
Yeah, like a 10-foot radii.
How many trees around us?
Yeah.
There are almost no trees in the bottom of a major
Right.
canyon. They
Yeah.
tend to be scoured away by
I was
floods.
told there would always be sticks.
Yeah.
There are sticks. There are no trees.
Yeah.
Yes, for a tree. there are no
curious.
trees.
Just curious.
We should need sticks.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dry sticks, though.
Yeah.
It has been a while. It's not the flood season, so the sticks tend to be dry. The sun, has been over the canyon recently, baking things down. So along the shore, you're able to find a decent amount of stuff that's very dried out, like kind of like driftwood style, that will burn bright and hot and fast. Those aren't going to make for a good lingering fire. As you go a little bit further up the shore there in this little area, you've chosen a spot where there's an older canyon that comes in that doesn't have active water, and so there's much more growth there, and so the woods and sticks that you're finding is a little bit healthier. It's not stuff that's been tossed down the river and smashed to pieces during floods. It's actual decent growth. But you think
Joe leave any gear in the boat?
We've got
was he-
that backpack.
Yeah. So Joe had a similar backpack. He did not have the main first aid kit. That was, definitely Clayton's job. I don't think anybody would trust Joe with a vial of morphine.
But maybe we could
Just jabbing himself with morphine all night.
Yeah. And he
Sweet
didn't have an
release.
emergency radio. He had put his flashlight in the morning back into his pack, so you have both flashlights.
Good.
But we can maybe even
Um,
just burn the backpack once we're out.
Also, yeah, sure, you could, backpack would probably burn.
I know it's not as good as a stick.
It'd be a
but
very smoky burn. But yeah, you could.
cover of smoke. Fog cloud.
Yeah.
I won't be able to define exactly where we are if everything's smoky.
Yeah, that's right.
Can't use a smell.
No, we'll be covered in burnt plastic smell.
Burn all the
Spray in
tents.
here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't get carried away.
Throw your Ziploc bags of Axe
Yeah.
into the fire.
Yeah.
For more
Yeah.
burnt plastic.
Anyway,
Mhm.
you do also. He has his own set of matches in a little waterproof case, and you find hidden way deep down in his
The
a
drugs.
small hatchet.
Oh.
nice.
But we didn't find any trees.
This hatchet made of pure silver.
Oh, yeah, you did miss where I said I had my class ring. We decided it wasn't.
It's nickel plated.
Yeah.
Looking for other silver things.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't need the hatchet. Who wants that? One of y'all should have the hatchet. You're going to go for a walk. To go
Yeah, we
find
gotta
things.
we need the hatchet for sticks.
Yes.
All right.
You're the main stick
You're
person.
the stick
All right.
person. You get the hatchet.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just have a knife.
All right.
So do we have enough wood to last through the night, do we think?
So far, everything's
Or-
burning
So-
fast, hot, nothing slow.
It is summer. Well,
Uh-huh.
early spring, I guess. Spring break.
Yeah.
So
spring
it's still relatively longer nights and shorter days.
Mhm.
So you think that you have enough wood to keep a decent-sized fire going for about 6 hours.
Okay.
If you want more, you'll need to make a pull. Night goes for about 8 hours this time of.
Especially because I have this hatchet now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just gonna start swinging.
break. Whoa there, bro.
Well, we need is 6 hours of sleep, then we can get back on the river, right?
As long as it's bright light.
We
enough.
also wanted to have some sticks for weapons.
Yes.
We need
If,
some
if
good
William
weapon-
wants to go out and scavenge, I respect that.
Yeah.
You have a weapon
get-
now.
You have a weapon. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tad, you're going. No,
I'm-
Tad, you can stay. Brad, you should go.
What? I'm not the stick man.
Yeah, you're not the stick man, but you can help you assist the stick man.
So before you do anything,
Wait.
William, who's
I'm-
going where?
I'm going with him. As much, despite Felipe's objections.
So Tad and William
Yes.
are going to look for sticks.
Yes.
Take care of yourself, bro.
Yeah.
And
me too,
Brad and Felipe are staying at the campsite.
To watch over Clayton.
And build the fire
And build a fire
stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff. Radios.
No.
We
We
only
lost
have
the
one.
other one.
We have one.
Oh.
We could try the emergency one though while they're gone. just try all the frequencies and be like, hello,
Right.
There's
help.
one two-way radio.
Yeah.
We should probably just trash it. Just dead weight.
We can throw it at the werewolf next time
There
it
you
shows
go.
up.
Okay.
It's afraid of radio
So-
waves.
Yeah.
William, you may make a poll to see if you find enough wood to last the whole night.
Not that
You're
one.
just going so forceful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's real. That is tough.
Caress the door.
Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. I was like, maybe do that other side, but okay.
That's okay. It's
Okay,
fine.
it's fine. It
You
works.
did it. You did it.
Good job, William.
Yeah.
You found those sticks.
I sure did.
You found that right stick right there.
And
Okay.
Then, and then for us to have torches too?
Yeah.
Tower's looking real rough.
You found a good amount of lumber.
Okay.
Some 2x4s,
Yeah.
4x8s.
Nice.
That's what
Yeah,
the
'cause
monster
Structural
does when it's
engineering, I know what those
off-season.
are.
Yeah.
You
well,
definitely
you just went to the Lowe's,
You found
right?
like a chunk of somebody's porch that had gotten washed away in a flash flood and wedged there, and you were able to hatchet it free, and you
Nice.
come back with a bunch of 2x4s.
Now I got a stick with a nail in it.
Nice.
One
nail.
but it's about this long.
Oh, yeah.
The stick or the nail?
It's a 2x4
With
that's
a-
about 8 inches long with a nail in it.
You hold it like this. You hold it like this. God.
Yeah.
Come on, Joe.
All right.
Just said.
So you
I
guys
know,
get the
but
fire
I
going.
Just assume that what Adrian says is the ghost of Joe.
You get the fire going. Yeah, and you wait as long as possible, knowing you've got a long night. You wait as long as possible into the night to start your fire. Who is taking the first watch?
You want to double up?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
It's great.
Well, how long do we want to do these shifts?
3 hours?
So it gets dark, I would say, about 9. And you
Okay.
figure sunrise will be sometime around 6.
Okay.
So you've got 9 hours of solid dark.
Gotcha.
So if you, I don't
4
know.
hours? 4 hours? 1 hour left over of dark is fine.
Yeah, that can be us getting
Yeah.
stuff together.
Right.
Okay.
So 4 hour shift. 4
4
hours
hours.
sleep is fine.
Yep.
well, and tomorrow will be rapids tomorrow, so maybe we can catnap in the boat again
Yes.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, we'll sail for 4 hours.
Okay.
Yep.
So what do you guys do during your watch?
We watch.
You watch.
We
okay.
watch. Yeah.
Felipe,
For tomorrow.
anything happen?
Celebrate tonight with a hunt. For tomorrow, we hunt.
Let's see. So, Dad, you don't have any extra alcohol?
I do not know. Fucking.
No
Don't
hits?
you remember? Joe narked on us. Got all of my beer away. It was
Right.
real annoying.
I thought you had, extra stash somewhere.
No, I mean, where would I keep it? Right? I just
I
got my pants
Oh,
on.
look.
Yeah. But also,
Yes.
I do know we should take turns not looking at the fire, because if we just are looking at the fire, right? Then we won't be able to see the stuff around us because
Right.
of
Okay.
light, and
That's how that works.
that's how that works.
We all need eye patches.
Yes, we do.
We both have a flashlight then,
Yes.
right? They would have given us the flashlights for the.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think. Maybe we should.
I mean, we could sit backs to the fire,
Yeah, maybe.
so that we're keeping an eye
Right.
on the opposite side, so we're still being able to see everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we is there? What is? I can't envision how far we can see.
Yeah. How far can we see? If we're looking at the fire and then not looking at the fire.
So when you are looking at the fire,
Uh-huh.
you can see maybe 5 foot clearly past.
Okay.
So if this is the center of the
Yeah.
table is the fire I'm looking, you can see a little bit past the shower curtains.
Right.
A few
curtains.
the shower curtains
No, we just gotta embrace it.
to the
Yeah.
distance of the curtains is where you can see clearly.
Okay.
And then you can see another few feet past the
Yeah.
curtain.
Thank you,
Okay.
Jeff.
All right.
Demonstration.
But it's dark and hard to make things out.
Okay.
When
We'd be
you
able to see it right in the final
Yeah,
leap.
right. So,
when you turn away from the fire,
Uh-huh.
as you guys are kind of talking and experimenting
Yeah.
with this, when you turn away from the fire, when you
I'm
first turn
fully-
away,
he's fine with experimenting.
Yeah.
when you first turn around, in fact, it was Felipe who was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, let's experiment."
And I was like, oh, you're talking about the light, right? And you're like, yeah.
right. The light tag.
You turn around and you can't see shit when you first turn around, just a couple feet out, and things that are close to you, you can see the front side of them catching the reflection
Yeah.
of the fire a little bit. But if you sit there for a little while, your vision stretches out to, I don't know, 20 or so feet. Like, you
Okay.
made a good-sized fire.
Okay.
And there's not a lot to block. There's weird shadows here and there.
Yeah.
We have the
Um,
moonlight too.
There is not the moon yet.
Okay.
The moon doesn't just sit above the canyon all night long.
That was rude.
Oh.
Rude of the moon.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just not how moons work.
And we should keep eyes out on everybody, right?
Right.
So, like, do it in
Okay.
ways that we can see everybody, like maybe specifically Clayton, just to make sure, just sort of watch to see.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So this is a good. Where did you place Clayton?
Next
Near the fire.
Near the fire, okay.
Yeah.
And then where relative to like it was imagine a clock. So if
Uh-huh.
Clayton's noon,
Okay.
where are the other sleeping bags? Or center of the clock is the fire. Clayton's at noon.
Mhm.
Where's everybody
Why
else
wouldn't he be
around the
parallel?
fire? I mean, you could be
He's
noon
parallel at noon.
parallel.
Okay, then
Yeah.
I'm at 4 o'clock.
Okay, 4 o'clock.
So far this is what we got. So where are you, William? Noon, 4 o'clock,
Should be like 8.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
and okay, and then
So,
Or noon. Is noon looking towards...
so
the
one of you
only
sit
way-
like right with Clayton.
and then the other one's the opposite side of Clayton, sort of like keeping an eye on Clayton a little bit, and then
Right.
okay.
So you're sitting on the same side of the fire, but you're
So, like-
facing opposite directions.
So like maybe like 1 in 7 or something like that, or something. Yeah.
Sure.
Or how about 11?
Which way is the entrance where there's only one way the monster can get to us currently, right?
I mean, no, we're on the.
We're on the open.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
I thought we were.
No.
But there's river though, so they can't unless it jumps out the river.
Which we would hear.
Do I need to reread the portion of it coming from the water like an
Angry porpoise.
Right. So
Remember, if you hear caca, then it's going to come in through the
Someone
water.
needs to look at the water
Okay.
and our raft,
Okay.
and the other we'll see.
Yeah,
about Clayton.
that's fine. Yeah,
All right.
I'll look at the water and the
Yeah,
raft.
All right, and I'll see about the Clayton.
The Clayton. Okay.
Looking towards the
Yeah.
other direction.
Yeah.
L Clayton.
Elk Clayton. Yeah, I will also explore like 20 feet out past my vision, just 20 feet out, because you can still kind of see me, and I'll turn my flashlight on just to double check see what's around.
And I'll be counting cricket chirps.
I will not. I'll be sorry.
There you go. So don't
Okay.
confuse the snoring with cricket chirps.
Yes. Snores just like a cricket.
Yeah, because it's like.
Oh man, it's warm here.
All right. So your watch passes relatively without incident, and by relatively I mean without incident. And so as you go and wake up, William and Brad.
I'll
wake up, William.
Yeah, I'll wake up Brad.
Okay.
Good time.
It's time.
You guys have any issues?
No, it was relatively fine, and by relatively fine I mean fine.
Good. Glad to hear it.
The werewolf threat was light.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Or code green.
Okay.
I would have
as-
put myself with a that I would like.
Okay, so you got a stick that the end's on fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Torches.
It's-
But
yeah.
it only lasts for like 10 minutes.
Oh, then I'll get another one. I'm not the stick expert. You can tell me. I guess you're here, so you could like critique my stick technique.
Yeah, it's true. Could use some work.
All right.
So we're gonna go.
So
Yeah, we'll go.
as you wake them up and you guys are doing this little turnover and you're telling them about it's been relatively quiet, and by relatively I mean it's been quiet, and like, hey, just so you know, if you light the end of a stick on fire and wave it around, like it's only gonna last for like 10 minutes. Like you want to keep the stick near the fire, and then if you see something, get it in the
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
And as you're going through this transitional phase, you hear a howl
Close?
closer than makes you comfortable.
Okay.
It's definitely not distant.
Gotcha.
I would
But
move
it's
the
not like-
flashlight
it's not
around
like-
in the direction I
It's
heard it
not
from
like it's like next to
wildly.
you.
Yeah, right. No, I understand
Yeah.
that, but
It's not Clayton.
okay.
No, in fact, as the howl and everybody kind of like, starts looking around because it echoes weird up through the canyon.
Yeah.
And Clayton sits up.
Shh, quiet. Why do you sound like Joe now?
You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay, Clayton.
Panic's been some the same.
And Joe was just in a constant state of panic. That's all it was.
This is what a manic crisis sounds like. I'm slightly an octave deeper than Joe. Joe was up here. I'm down here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's like wide-eyed, like looking around the fire. So, what you doing?
I move the flashlight wildly in the direction in which we heard the.
Wildly, it's not going to help.
Like I said,
I didn't just say it because I
it
thought it
echoed
would
and
help.
bounced throughout the canyon, so you don't have a good direction. For
I
it.
just learned turn in circles then.
All right. Everybody
spinning,
get their
spinning.
Yeah. Get their sticks and knives and hatchet ready and all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, now I can light the stick?
I mean,
Wow.
let me sharpen stick. No, we didn't actually do that.
Never did that.
It's just only in my mind.
The whole time,
I
Brad
was thinking this. I was like, man, I really should sharpen this.
Brad
stick.
was sitting there at the fire, like, man, this would be a good stick to sharpen.
Yeah.
You mean
Tad.
Tad, sorry. I don't know why you just seem like a Brad, Zach.
Rude.
it's only one, Brad.
At least it's not a Tad.
All right. Well, we're not going to fight this thing, are we?
No, but I would like to have that in case it comes here.
I mean, I don't know what the alternative is. Do you
Yeah.
want to get in the
Do-
boat?
get in the
Do you want
boat?
to just get into the boat and then?
Yeah. I mean,
Clayton, what do you think? Oh my god.
useless. All right. So. Yeah. He had to use, and it's over.
Yeah.
Clayton or Adrian? Now I'm confused.
I don't know. It's both Joe and Clayton are so many parts of me that it feels very personal.
We should get Clayton in the boat now.
Okay.
Because if we do need to push off, he's going to slow us down.
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
All right.
Just leave him.
Yeah. Fuck you, William.
Don't
You
leave.
piece of shit. You don't know shit about camping. You've been giving these bullshit camping rules. Crickets times 37? The shit is that? That's
No.
nothing.
You
Plus-
add 37.
Plus 37.
It's still not. They're equal parts nonsense.
No, it's real.
No.
That's a thing.
It is not a thing.
It's absolutely a thing.
He's the guide. I'm the same.
Maybe that's a thing in, I don't know, Alabama where you come from.
Oh! I'm not sure why that's about.
I don't remember being from Alabama.
Clayton starts like trying to get up, like his broken leg's really interfering.
All right, I'll go
He's
help
like
him.
quite
I'll go help him.
agitated.
But what I was actually saying is, it swims, so we would leave him right next to where the werewolf would be able to get him.
Okay, William, let's go play.
To be fair,
All
I'll
it has
just
to do
say
is just
is,
kind of come out of the water and be like, and you're done.
to be fair, it can also get him on the land.
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
Sort of. We can just establish wherever we are, the werewolf
can
can
get
get him.
us.
We can't set a perimeter
But we're
around
No,
the
there's
boat.
no. I understand that.
Unless we're in the water.
That's
like,
true.
We're still holding out hope that maybe it will be vaguely deterred by the fire. I think that's our only hope at this point.
Yeah, okay.
So get your sticks
Well,
ready.
yeah.
All right, we'll get fire sticks potentially ready.
Yep.
And we're not moving.
Yeah, we're gonna keep getting nearby. We just keep. Let's listen again. Listen. Do we hear more noises getting closer?
So you all quiet down. Fire's roaring, flame popping. Clayton's breath
Oh.
starting to slow because he's trying to. Then he holds his breath for a second, and you hear
Which direction?
opposite the water.
On the
Okay.
other side of the water?
No.
No,
No.
like so the
Oh,
water's
towards the
to
cliff.
your.
Oh, okay.
So like if the water's to your left, it's to the right. If the
Yeah.
water's to your right, it's to your
Yeah.
left.
So
Then,
on,
But
on
you
land.
can hear like big heavy paw print,
Like,
like
can
paw
with
steps.
with the light.
And as you turn the light in the direction of the sound, you see
Oh,
the
God.
huge
Oh god.
leaping into the campsite.
Okay.
Try to stab it with my lit
Well,
stick.
Jump out of the way.
So,
Scatter.
so on your previous clocks, where is everybody? Without thinking about it too much,
I
what?
think I'm 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock?
I was facing the water, so I'm the opposite of where he is. Whatever, because I was looking for the water. Remember, that's
Right.
where I was.
Are
I
you
was,
across
I
the-
was noon. I was noon with Clayton.
So you're up at noon with Clayton?
I was at 6.
Then yeah, I'll be like 4.
So you gotta make
Yeah!
Oh.
This is the time.
We're just fans.
I'm gonna sacrifice
Nice.
myself.
Yeah.
Well played. That was smooth.
There we go.
Just as far forward as possible on that side.
Yeah.
So as the beast lunges, you kind of lash out and ultimately realize that it wasn't lunging at you, it was lunging over you, and so you
Oh.
ineffectually stab as it. Then
That's
you
fine.
fall back, near the fire. It's very hot by your hair. It's a good thing you've got short Brad
I do.
hair.
I have a crew.
Otherwise, it'd be in the fire.
Yeah.
Like Zach.
Yeah.
I have Zach hair,
No.
but no bears.
Yeah.
And so the beast slides and lands on the other side of the fire, between the fire and the water. And
Like where I'm at?
Yeah, that's your turn.
Oh, God.
And this is the best look any of you have gotten at it yet. Like, with the firelight just right there on it. And it is like, it looks like a wolf, but the size of like a small horse. I mean, it's huge.
Horse.
It's like, are we talking like little Sebastian size?
No.
That's little Sebastian.
Parks and Rec.
Tiny horse.
Tiny horse. Like
No,
No,
it's,
not that small. But
It's like
Regular
probably not
size
a horse, more like a mule.
Gotcha.
But like
Pony?
a
Maybe a
pony.
pony?
Like it's like if its back is
like
nearly
maybe like
shoulder
10 hands high.
Sure.
That's how
Something
you
like
measure
that.
it.
Yes,
Yes.
I know, but I don't really know exactly offhand how high 10 hands is.
Can you do that real quick? Can you measure?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it's big. It's fucking
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
Jet black fur, muzzle just stained with blood, caked in there.
From all the other campers, it's been
Yeah,
clean.
you can smell a little bit of Joe on its breath.
Gross.
Gross.
Well, you can, Tad, because you're like
Yeah.
now right by the
Oh
thing.
yeah.
So
What is it looking at? Can I see? I'm assuming now it's like I can see its dead eyes.
yeah,
So-
so it leapt across the fire
Uh-huh.
and kind of like skidded in the stones and turned, and it just like does a slow look and then is like looking right at you next to it.
Yay! I want to throw my knife at it.
You're gonna throw it.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it. Hit it in the eye. I see the eye. I'm just gonna throw it.
Okay.
You went to the red fair once. You saw someone throw a knife at a board.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I didn't kill a lot of fish by just throwing knives at it and I was surfing. But
Badass. Good job.
Make a poll.
Surprised you didn't make it do like 2 pools or
Yeah,
some shit
I'll
like
make
that.
them too as well.
Well, if I make him do pool 2, he's definitely just gonna knock it over.
Like intentionally. That's like a thing, right? Like if you want to go out with a bang, you can like
Yeah,
intentionally knock it over. If you think you're gonna.
It's a noble sacrifice to just knock it.
Yeah.
You die, but you gloriously succeed at whatever you're trying to do.
Wes
Okay.
did do that in the last.
Yeah. Wes did that for blowing up the reactor in the ship. Spoilers.
You made me do another one. I'm not gonna push it over. I won't push it
No.
over.
So you succeed. You throw it, and it sticks like, right in the corner of the eye of the beast.
Nice.
And it
Good job.
snarls, and it tackles into you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Very, very angry. So now you need to make another.
You could have been our friend.
Yeah.
no, Mr. Tiki. No.
That was definitely Mr. T's situation.
Wow. So
I'll do as many as you need.
So years on the beach surfing and getting caught in like waves and rolling and tumbling as it
And
dives into you.
also the beach wolves too. I know how
Also,
to-
oh yeah, I forgot all about beach wolves. As it dives onto you, though, it's just like a big breaker crashing over you, and you manage to roll with it and kind of toss
I
it.
don't have myself in the tube, man. Yeah.
It again kind of skids off, and the way you end up tossing it, it now lands next to Felipe and lashes out at Felipe. What are you doing, Felipe?
I'm just wildly slapping at it.
Make a poll.
Get away!
It's not looking good for Felipe.
No, it's not.
It's really just that top
Oh, God!
portion. That top's
Yeah.
real crooked.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you guys just got real sloppy with the tops.
Yeah.
Jeff tried
There
to
you
fix
go.
it. But...
There you go.
Felipe likes a sloppy top.
There you go. That should fix it. If you put it up there. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. Perfect.
How is this a thing?
We're just Jenga Masters now.
Yeah.
We're Jenga Masters.
We all really want to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Felipe's flopping, flailing. He
Hits the knife further into his head.
Yeah, he smacks the knife a little bit, and it like twitches against his eye, and it lets out this pained, angry yowl, and runs into the darkness.
Okay.
You have a brief second to catch your breaths. What do you do?
Oh, I'm obviously gonna high five.
So you run around the fire to high five him.
Yeah.
Good job. Good
Yeah.
job.
Good job, bro.
Good job. Maybe do we want to go into the raft now? Because this is not a safe zone.
Yeah, you're not safe zone.
Safe zone.
Can we go?
Yeah,
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Now Clayton
Let's
wants
go.
to call the shots.
Yeah.
Can we? I'm asking.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
go.
say-
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Can we all fit in one now?
Clayton, do you think we can fit in one boat?
We can fucking try.
All right. Yeah. Let's just do it. He won't need to be on the stretcher. He can sort of move, so it's
That's
should
true.
be easy.
You
Yeah.
can like sit up.
So you
now.
just need somebody to like help him with
Yeah.
his broken leg.
I'll help him.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So
we're in the raft.
yeah, so you get to the
I
raft.
try to take
you all,
a lit stick anyway.
okay. So you've got a lit.
I like take one
piece
out of the fire.
torch.
And I'm like,
Ember.
yeah.
I will sit towards the front with the flashlight and tell you guys if something's coming.
Okay.
So as you guys are getting in,
Yeah.
I need Brad to make a pull.
Why?
You went back to get a branch out of the fire.
Bad.
It delayed you to where you're the one in the back now.
Yeah, not that one.
Yeah, you think we should risk that one?
What?
I mean,
that's not less risky
better
than
than that one.
Yeah.
I can go up here now.
Probably not from that side.
Okay, but good luck getting that.
God.
Yeah.
How are we not dead?
Suck it, werewolf.
Fucking shit, man. So the werewolf lunges back into the circle of you, and you swing your torch, and so it jumps vaguely out of the way, and then dives over at William as he's getting into the boat. William, I need you to make a pull.
He really just wants to kill something.
Yeah, he does.
I mean,
Yeah. Aggro much? Jeez.
yeah,
So before you pull, tell me what you're trying to do to avoid this
I
werewolf.
mean, I got the
attack.
hatchet, so I'm just gonna fucking hack him with the hatchet.
No. There you go.
Nice.
Okay. There you go. Once again, suck it, werewolf.
All right.
Suck it, werewolf!
hatchet.
Your hatchet catches it firmly in the neck. And
You just hit the knife in front.
knife's on this side. Hatchet comes on this side. It lets out another, like, this is more of like a, like, I don't know, like the sound that a giant wolf would make if it was in mid-yowl and an axe went into its windpipe.
Yeah, it's caca.
It falls away from you into the water, and you see its form slowly start to kind of drift.
Oh, god damn it.
And then it lunges up, shakes furiously in the water, and runs off and
Okay.
away from you.
We have now established our dominance.
Yes. Yes. We should pee on it next time.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, it won't be long.
It's like the tallest Shanghai tower thing
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
All right, so we should get on that boat now because it knows where we are now.
Yeah, we should.
So-
Yeah.
All right.
Right, so you guys push off.
We're trying to be in
Yeah.
the same boat. You'll be at the front.
y'all
with the
pile
I
on.
flashlight.
will steer. So.
Clayton is
then-
already.
Oh, he's
like,
he's good. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
He's a good steerer.
Okay.
He's
Well, I didn't know
probably
how
Yeah,
he
yeah,
seemed to be
yeah.
coughing a little bit
He's
earlier.
got-
So
He's got a little bit of an adrenaline rush.
Okay, all right.
So Clayton will steer.
I'm fine with
So
that.
who's rowing? Most important.
These two, right?
Yeah, those two.
You say in case Clayton.
Yes,
passes
exactly.
All right,
yeah.
and where is so you're staying by the back?
So we're-
you're in the
Clayton-
front
yeah.
then,
Yeah, I'm in the
Felipe?
front.
Clayton's like over here. I'll be on the opposite side of it. So if he or wherever he is, I'm on the opposite
Yeah,
side.
so
of
he
the
would
back.
be on the right.
Okay.
Like if the boat's
Yeah.
facing forward, he's on the back right because
Okay.
he's only got his good left.
Okay,
arm.
I'll be on the back left then. So that way, once somebody gets taken, I can then immediately just sort of
Take whatever
take
roll.
take what needs to be. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, and we're on the left side. Wow.
Watch it.
I'm sorry.
Watch it.
Sorry. Let me move my
Wow.
leg. Okay.
So yeah.
All right, so I'm
also,
on the flashlight. I'm
I'll
looking
row on
back
the
and
left,
forth.
which means William has to row on the
I'm
right.
primarily
Yeah.
looking in the water so we can see if there's like big rocks that we need to avoid.
Okay.
All right, so you in front with the flashlight
Yes.
may, if you want to,
Uh-huh.
make a pull to keep a particular eye out for things in the water.
Yes, I will. I need to save everyone.
Yes, he does.
That's my job.
Nope.
Push that one right back in.
Wait. Okay. Wait.
I think maybe I
I think-
could.
No, that one's going over.
I believe in you.
I don't.
No, you got it. Yeah. It's gotta be gentle. There you go.
Okay.
It's good to know you have gentle touch.
Don't.
Is that a Minecraft reference? No,
No.
you would never make that reference.
No.
Dear God.
Boom. That's how you do it.
I think it was Feather Touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
Yeah. Told you. Told you.
It's a special forces training.
We don't fuck around. We all like to not be eaten by werewolves.
I slowed down like way long ago because I wanted to build to
Yeah.
a point where you die.
Yeah.
And now you just won't fucking die.
Yeah.
All right. So you are able to see the wolf swimming your direction.
Wolf is swimming in this direction.
And point, and so you can all turn and like kind of try to avoid it.
Fade away.
So do you go? Do you go to? So you've pushed out into this, and you see it like swimming from like it's swimming upstream towards you. When you see it, you're in the front of the boat. You see it coming towards you, and you yell back to them. Which side do you all go to? The left or the right?
Which side did it
Are we
it's
turning?
coming, like towards. Yeah.
we-
So which side? You got to go around it. It's
Okay.
coming upstream towards you.
Izquierda.
Okay. Oh, we'll go to the right.
What- is that left or
what's Clayton
right?
doing? He's the fucking
Right.
steerer. Clayton, which way are we going?
You said right.
Okay.
So you're going to the right of it
Yeah.
now. So
Which means I'll let up for a second.
Yeah.
We've made like 27 pulls
yeah,
on this Jenga tower so far.
there's
Math.
there you could only make like 14 more before it's just a perfect tower and there's no more pulls left. And I don't
that means
think
we
the
can
rules,
win.
We can
I don't
win.
think the
We can
rules
win.
even address that.
Okay. All right.
It just means we get
26?
safely to the end.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Let's see what
So
happens. Moving to the right.
So who was on the left side rowing?
Yeah, so I would like let up for a second so that they can.
And I'm on the
a little
left
bit.
side in the back.
Yeah, you're on the left back. So
Yeah.
who was rowing? So you're rowing on the left.
Yeah, Brad was.
I would let up for a second
No.
so they could.
So you would want to row harder because you want that side
Yes.
to go forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever the DM says.
But also, if I stop and they row, and he continues to row,
No,
that'll
it'll
pull
go
it
that
to
way.
the right.
It'll pull it.
No.
It'll pull it.
Because whatever.
Oh, no,
side
no,
you-
no. No, I see.
No,
yours.
whatever
Yeah,
side you
yeah.
row on is the side that goes forward. So if the
Yeah,
right side
so-
is rowing, you said passing to the right of it,
Uh-huh.
which would mean the left side needs to go. So left side needs to go.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
So
I'll do
you
whatever.
so you need to row particularly hard to avoid it. So make a pull to see if you
Okay.
successfully row hard enough.
Okay.
Or if you meet your fate at the porpoise-like.
Right.
Pretty
that
rough.
Jester?
It's rough.
That's definitely Jester's wine.
It's top heavy. Top heavy.
See if we can get that bottom one.
Yeah, that might be a.
Oh.
That might be a shot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
might be it. That might be it.
Believe in you. Yeah.
We've pulled enough to make it so that is actually secure for you.
You gotta put. Yeah. Don't pull it that way. You gotta.
I'm not
push
even
it.
watching the tower anymore. I'm watching the double vision on the street.
So close.
All right, so quickly rebuild the tower here.
Shoot, where's the thing? The box for it.
Somewhere over on that side, I think. It's not over here.
Right over here.
It was right
Well,
over here.
we'll just have to make it up then. Old fashioned for you. Don't own that.
I wonder if I put it on one of these chairs. Yep. Back in the studio.
Here we go.
There you go.
I don't think
I'm so
that's
good at this.
right.
What?
What?
Wes says, "Yay, someone died. Now I can go to bed."
Alright, Wes. Thanks for watching. Whoa. Swim.
Oh, somebody else just died.
Ah! There's more box. I'm too
Yeah,
sure.
we need more boxes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Although now it's really far away from the.
Well,
we'll move it.
Reset. Yeah, because we'll recenter it in these.
Into the camera.
Yeah. So it needs to be like center needs to be
Where does it need to be?
a little bit closer towards. Yeah, a little bit more towards me.
Yeah, where they.
And then just a little bit over. There you go. That's good enough. Tighten it up. And then each one of you who are still alive make a pull immediately.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah. Go ahead.
Structural engineer.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So each of you make a pull immediately.
Oh my gosh.
wow. No. Wow.
No. Put that back. Put it back. Okay. All right. Put it. Oh my god.
Are you trying to die?
All right, Jeff. We have that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, Tad,
Uh-huh.
you make a pull,
Uh-huh.
then Felipe, then Tad again.
Okay.
So for anybody listening or watching who's wondering about this, you basically part of the rules is you pull 3 for every person under 5, and that you do that every time you rebuild. So right now we're down to 2 under 5, so we pull 6. I've chosen Tad for the second half of it
Uh-huh.
because of the position on the boats versus
Yeah.
where
Tad's
the
gonna jump
werewolf
up
is.
in.
Yeah.
Because if
Row.
it falls during this, they also
Uh-huh.
still die. Good night, Wes.
Night, Wes.
Night, Wes. than when we had a whole tower.
And Allison, you have the choice. I know it is getting like 10:40 at night. People do work in the morning. Anybody who dies who wants to leave may. You're also free to stay and bullshit with us through the rest of
I'll
this.
stay. I was going to run to the restroom, but I didn't know if I should wait until you
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
So let me describe your death
Yeah.
and then you can. So, Brad, rowing as hard as he can, is doing it almost too frantically, and so the paddle is just skimming the top of the water. And it gets just enough to turn the boat, but not enough to keep the boat going forward, and the werewolf lunges like an angry porpoise from the water, and you feel its jaws clamp around your neck, and then a sharp wrench, and all of a sudden all of the pain goes away, and you think, oh, how curious. And you smell Axe body spray as you're yanked into the cold water.
I could smell it through the water.
Does that mean you lost the left oar?
So yeah, what happened with the oar?
Yeah, it's gone too.
Can't try and just grab it immediately. I was hoping that the wolf would just like,
So-
pull Brad, and so I could just be like, ah, got it. All right, let's go.
So, Tad,
Yeah.
you could make 2 pulls.
Yep.
One to dive forward and stay in
Yep.
the boat,
Doing
and
it.
one to grab.
Doing it.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah.
We're dead.
Allison may have died getting over the doggy gate at the top of the
I
stairs.
definitely released the dogs.
Release the hounds.
All right.
There we go.
All right, yeah, you lunge out and just barely at the end you grab
Told you I was ready for just. I was ready to be the relief, whatever I needed to
and
be.
the last thing you see is just in the murky water. You see Brad being pulled down with the just jaws around his neck. What's everybody do?
Wow.
Row
Right,
faster.
yeah, it's gonna keep.
I'll
Like,
stay up front still because
Yeah.
I didn't need to change my position.
yeah.
I guess I have to take over on one of the rowing duties.
You were all
No, you were already.
I was on the other
You've been
one.
rowing
Yeah,
this whole time.
I'm taking over. So
You're
it's
taking-
like,
So,
That's
all right.
You're rested,
let's-
so-
Yeah, exactly.
So, trying to keep, good pace. You're going to each need to make 2 pulls.
Okay.
I want it to be both of Tad's and then both of Brad's.
Okay.
Or both of William's. Sorry, Brad's dead.
It is dead. Did you know the rubber raft was invented in 1840 by soldiers?
Did not.
And that Rockefeller opened the first rafting tourism hotel.
That does not surprise me. Fucking Rockefeller did a lot of things. Like, super oppress his...
Yeah.
A lot of people died to make Rockefeller a very rich man.
There you go. All right, William. I got my rowing done.
Luckily, Tad is quite fresh because he's
Yeah.
just been sitting at the corner doing fuck all
Yeah.
during the first part of this.
I was mentally preparing myself because I knew
Psyching yourself
I
out.
told, like I said,
This is it.
it's I'm waiting for somebody to die and then grab whatever it is. So
Yeah.
it takes a mental toll. Okay.
Mentally preparing yourself for your cohort's death.
Yeah. No, and then not immediately bypassing the grief to action.
Yes.
Yes.
Your grief phase was milliseconds.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't look much better.
All right, we rode.
All right. You guys managed to you don't know if it ever actually chased you.
Yeah.
Beyond that.
I would like to say, hey, I know that, like, okay, did we see it get pulled off, like, did Brad get pulled off behind us, basically?
Yes.
Okay, so just keep an eye on the back, too, like, as much as you can, like, occasionally look back there is all I'm
Just
saying.
shine it right into
Your
Chesterfield's
eyes.
face.
Clayton. It's Chakotay, man, come on.
Cote.
All right. Yeah, I'll continue to shine the light mostly forward and occasionally looking for rocks.
Okay. So 2 hours pass, nothing happens. But it's now the middle of the night. Some of you have not slept.
Yeah.
So it's getting very
Alright.
tired and you've been rowing fiercely. I'm going to
I
need
haven't.
yeah.
You've been looking. You've
So-
been straining your eyes.
Tad, I need a pull from you for you to stay lucid.
So I think I was asleep for the first.
Yeah,
were.
you've gotten 4 hours of
And us growing college kids need our sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
Ugh, got it.
Just don't start driving towards
Felipe,
Nebraska.
I need
Yeah.
you to make 2 pulls. One to stay awake, and then if you succeed at the staying awake, one to see how observant you are.
There you go. Nice.
And then any one of you may make a poll to just be aware of your general surroundings.
It's that shortened grief stage.
Yeah.
Practice.
Pure adrenaline.
Pure adrenaline.
Anybody else making awareness poll?
He already technically made his awareness pull, I feel.
He made his awareness poll for like not running into
Okay,
shit
okay,
and seeing the
alright.
werewolf sneak up behind.
Yeah, that's pretty much
There are
all I'm
other
doing.
things. That's what he's focusing on.
That's my focus.
There you go. No.
Not yet.
Not since
Just-
Leander made a very,
What happened?
very
Okay.
bold
That's-
starting poll.
Yeah,
That's good.
that was
Just-
not.
You gotta leave it.
That's fine.
Just one's vicious.
We've already pulled one out of the felt as well. All right. So almost simultaneously,
And
as
I just want to, while you're being grabbed, I immediately grabbed the oar from you, and then that just kept on
Good
going.
job, good job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
so
Heightened state, grief stage, almost immediately, just as a man of action.
Micro grieves.
grief. Got it.
so you both at roughly the same time recognize like you're rowing, and it's like you look at each other and you're like, yeah, we're doing good. Then you kind of look behind you to see how Clayton's doing.
Oh no.
And you both see Clayton like steering and getting real wobbly, and then he just kind of collapses down over the oar.
Flip to the back.
Backflip to the back.
A backflip
Yeah,
takes
well,
like
yeah.
3 pulls. You're on a moving raft.
I think
I mean,
he's
you're young and spry, but
got at least 15 points in tumble.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty flexible. Okay, yeah, I will switch positions to the back, although now we're not going to see the front very well, but oh well.
Well, then there's not much we can do about it. I mean, you
can't
can still
see it.
shine from back there.
I mean,
Yeah.
the werewolf's
But
probably got a snack right now.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit.
see how Clayton is doing. See how.
Well, on the way back, I will check on Clayton. I'll pull his head up. Nah, his head. I was going to do his hair.
So-
His hair is too nice.
start by making a
Well
pull
groomed.
All right.
to move
This
towards the
tower
back,
is seriously leaning. I would not pull from that side.
and then
Damn beautiful.
as he kind of like just forces his way between you
Yeah.
guys. This is a small boat.
Okay. You need some.
I need each of you to pull to maintain your balance. Remember, you don't die for like if you refuse to pull. It will never result in death.
I'm not gonna refuse the call, man.
Yeah, we got
I just want to make sure
Yeah.
people are aware of the rules. So, like in this instance, a failure to pull would mean you lose your balance, you fall into the water.
Yeah.
A pull and it collapses means you fail to keep your balance, you fall into the water, hit your head, and drown.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Like
I just
there's-
know I'm not gonna do that.
Now I've done
so-
none of those things.
exactly. Yeah.
it's fair.
We believe in
I'm
ourselves.
just explaining the rules as we get into more rickety, noticeably lean. Like I have like a center line here. that
I know.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're only at 19 polls
Yeah, it's
already.
fine.
Yeah.
We were at 27 when it fell over last time.
Exactly.
Yeah, just racing right back up there.
Yeah.
All right, and so you get to the back,
Yes.
Felipe. You barge past them, and they both are just kind of like bump out of the way, but keep rowing. You get to the back, and you get Clayton up, and he's still breathing.
Mhm.
But I mean, it's been an ordeal. There was a lot of excitement recently. He's lost a lot of blood. He's still very pale.
Is he still nice and hairless like I like him?
Yeah, he's smooth where it matters.
All right.
Witches everywhere.
He's not bald.
Okay. All right. Well, then I will get to steering.
Okay.
Oh, and I believe William and I should go up a little bit on it to help maintain balance on the raft. Just because we just had the person up front. Now it's just 2 people in the back. And
Yeah,
two
but you
people-
lost, like, you were in the very back and you moved
Yeah.
to the,
Okay.
like,
All right.
balance
Okay.
is good.
Okay. All right. Just
You're
make.
As long as we're
sitting-
good, as long as we're safe.
I'm just fucking making sure.
Yeah.
I would let you know if there was risks of
okay.
any shenanigans.
All right.
Okay.
So we're good. We're
Great. Awesome.
in position.
Yep. We got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you still shine the flashlight while you're steering?
Sure. Yeah. It's not that hard.
Yeah, steering.
Okay.
At this point, steering's just.
Okay.
Yeah, have
I'm
dead-
just making
have
sure-
dead guy
Yeah,
get it.
I'm making sure. All right. So I'm also saying continue to flash the light.
Will do.
All right, another couple hours pass, and you would notice Felipe sitting back next to him that Clayton's breath starts to like
Also, should
it's
be
getting
dawn.
like
dawn.
the sky's starting to lighten a little bit,
Mhm.
but you hear his breath kind of picking up. You can sense like more movement and stirring from him.
He needs water. He needs water. Agua.
We have agua somewhere.
Yeah. It's somewhere. There's a backpack somewhere. I don't know where it is.
I have it.
There we go.
Agua.
All right, so make a pull to see if you can rummage in the backpack for the canteen while maintaining, not running into any rock walls or anything. I mean, I want to say that you've succeeded, but I'm going to wait until I'm sure you've succeeded.
There you go.
So, yeah, you pull out a canteen and you hand it over, but he's in no position to take it.
Yeah, just pull his hair back and put it in his mouth.
Make a pull to not choke him to death by waterboarding him in a kayak.
There you go.
Raft.
Yeah.
And then you somehow drown yourself.
You realize you were pointing in your
My gun! I'm the one that was drowning.
Okay, he's able to get a couple swallows and slips back into I wouldn't call it a peaceful sleep, but less fitful.
Okay.
Like, the water splashing all over his face and upper chest. It's glistening in the starlight and moonlight. But it cools
not
him.
be distracted.
And his
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Its hairless porpoise-like body.
He's looking
Such an
very
angry porpoise
porpoise-like
he
now.
is.
All right.
Yeah.
So dawn starts to break. The canyon starts to lighten up. Clayton is thoroughly unconscious. You can each make pulls to try and keep an eye out for anything that looks like a landing zone. You feel like you might be starting to get close to where you need to land the canoe, the boat, the raft.
Front, so I expect it.
Oh no, it's a collective. All three of you
Oh,
need
we
to.
will be doing it. Got it.
You can decide the order.
Isn't
Look
this
at
why
the
we
same
kept
time.
Clayton alive?
I'll just do it at the same time. Can we all pull one at the same time?
No, the middle one.
Yeah, obviously.
Avi.
Oh, these are not. Oop. No.
Good work, Tad.
Always a good
I'll
one.
go next.
Why do you think I always choose first? Enjoy that.
Why is it leading so far away? Even though there's like twice as many gone from this
I mean,
side.
I can just pass, right?
It's getting this curve.
Yeah, it is.
It's got a curve. You can see it.
Pull to be able to figure out where we're going. Isn't that why we brought this guide?
But he's
knocked out.
Been thoroughly unconscious. Wow.
See if any of those bottoms have shifted. Not that one. No, never that one.
No.
Like everybody is equally indignant about what Jeff's trying to do.
What's that?
Well, just his different spots. There's no.
That might be your best bet.
Oh,
No, not
I
that.
thought you were just gonna not do that.
And that is an option.
Yeah, but now he's committed.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's rough. It's rough. It has.
Oh!
Believe in you, Jeff. I believe in you,
I
William.
have to lean way over so that you can see me and not just
Oh, yeah.
half of Jeff's head.
Put it on the top. This side. Yeah.
For sure.
There you go.
Horrible
Yeah.
top.
Like, look how it looks from the top.
Oh
Like,
my God.
yeah.
Oh no, I'm loving seeing this on the
Yeah.
stream. It's great.
We know exactly where we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure you do. Yeah, so
Uh huh.
I gotta figure out days and where we are. Because you went all day Friday into the evening, half camped, so it's now early Saturday.
And it's true they don't know where to get off. They get moved.
Clayton's currently somewhat unconscious. You guys have been ridiculously frustrating with your inability to die.
Yeah.
It happens.
You can't control us.
Right. Decided freshman.
Yeah, I mean,
He's decided to live.
That's the first decision ever.
I don't feel like there's I could keep making up bullshit things for you to pull for, but increasingly that just feels petty. So yeah, you managed to spot, like it's like I mentioned at the beginning of the thing, it's a ranch right on the edge of the river.
Yep.
You see the docks where you pull up. There's nobody there waiting for you. You're ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
But as you pull up and tie the raft to the side of the dock, Clayton kind of stirs, but he's looking not great. Like his little bit of lucidity was a weird, like a lot of adrenaline, a lot of like last second survival instincts, and now he's paying the toll.
Yeah.
For that. So you make it onto the dock there. You can see the ranch house and everything. What do you guys do?
Well, someone should go up to the ranch house.
Yeah.
So who's going up to the ranch
I'll
house?
head to the ranch house.
So are we going to be helping Clayton, or are we going to be like, thanks for helping us, Clayton?
Angry porpoise.
Yeah.
I mean, what do we need to do to help him?
Getting him out of the thing.
The
and
boat? Well,
Yeah.
you guys can get him out of the boat, right?
He's
I'm
already
at the house.
he's already
He's already
heading
Oh,
up
you
to
went
the
to the
house.
house.
That's what I'm asking you.
Let's get him out of the boat, I guess.
Okay.
Put him on the dock.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna.
You guys are able to help Clayton. out.
Okay. Okay.
You
All right.
you help Clayton
Okay.
help out, and I mean you're at this point it's not helping Clayton. You're carrying. Clayton.
Yes. Exactly.
You still had your stretcher though. You no, you left that behind, but you're able to carry him very carefully. He squirms a lot in pain, especially like when you first pick him up and his leg moves. That splint has not been well maintained.
Makes sense.
And
yeah.
it wasn't that great of a splint to
No.
begin with. You get him up to the house. They're able to call the local PD. Now that you've come kind of out of the canyon up into this thing that goes to this ranch, the emergency radio, I don't know if you check it, but if you check it, it does work. More importantly, when you get up to the house, they have the ability to communicate and call police and emergency services. They show up and treat you all for exhaustion and trauma. Clayton is whisked away to a hospital.
Okay.
First ambulance that shows up takes him
Okay.
and goes.
Not our problem
Not
anymore.
a problem anymore. We'll do that hospital scene some other time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I really want to make you all pull just one more time to see what happens in your future. But
do that.
everybody dies eventually.
Well,
so it
yeah,
doesn't
but I mean, still, make us do it.
I can go visit him at the hospital.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So let's do it like this. Let me see. I lost character sheets somewhere in here. William, how about you pull first? Yeah, this near death experience made you decide to maybe try and rekindle a long lost relationship that you had.
Question mark?
Werewolf killed my mom.
Oh.
That's how you. What?
I'm just gonna.
You want to just end that relationship.
Oh
my god.
You cannot do this. Say you just do it.
Yeah.
No, I don't rekindle the relationship.
Oh, what? That wasn't the one? I thought that was the one for sure.
They're all bad.
There are a lot of bad.
What happens if we choose not to do
Oh, there
this?
you go.
Just curious. Or do we have to do it?
Why not do it?
I'm just curious. No, I'm just curious what he would say.
You don't get any kind of you don't get any closure on your character if you do nothing. So for you, Zach, who doesn't care about your character, that might be fine.
No. I'm gonna do it. I was just curious. You got it, William. You got it.
It's right there. Nothing.
Yeah.
Look at what's happening down
Oh,
here.
no.
Look
Oh, I know.
at
I love it.
ridiculous.
Oh my
I love
gosh.
it.
I'm done playing Jenga.
All right. Well, here. You want everybody else to do it, and then we'll.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody do theirs, and then I'll give your stories.
Okay.
What happens when Zach fails?
Well,
Then Leander doesn't get a chance.
True.
well, based on what happens with everybody, I'll be able to give everyone a
He
backstory.
doesn't go to the hospital and
Yeah,
ruins
exactly.
Clayton's
Yeah, we never-
marriage.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Pivot.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
Did you intentionally make it so it's the edge of the top of that screen?
No, that just worked out that way.
It looked kind of funny when Zen was at the level of No.
It really bothers me that I still haven't gotten the color right on the
Yeah.
overhead cam.
Yeah. It's
Like-
separate.
It's distinctly different for the.
In the camera.
Oh, yeah,
Looks
sorry.
really
Yeah,
red.
like here, this looks really
Right.
red compared to. And the
other
Jenga
cuts.
blocks look like pasty white
Mhm.
instead of a light wood color.
It's gotta-
Oh!
There you go.
They
I knew
hit
it.
me.
I know.
thought you
Insult
had
and
it.
injury.
All right, so that will end all of everything.
I'm okay with that.
Out with a bang.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the way things work out, Felipe, you stop by the hospital to check in on Clayton, and ultimately, through the course of this trip and his far less than stellar medical care, he did have to have his lower leg amputated.
Oh.
And the break was not set even remotely close to right. And there was a lot of other things that happened. He moved on it. So
doctors.
his leg was amputated. But you were able, while you were, like, it was a thing, you did a good job being subtle. And so you did not ruin his marriage.
Yes.
He thanked you for helping him realize something about himself. But he
He's
ultimately was... No, he's bi.
Oh,
Not that it's
oh.
anyone's business. But he still,
Brad
he
from
has
from the grave was like, gay.
Tracks.
Such a brat.
But he decides to he's got a wife and kids and a family, and so he stays committed to them. And he that curiosity of his now being satisfied, he
I'm
remains
sure
a
it was.
devoted husband for
good
the
man.
remainder
Good
of
It stayed in
his
the
relationship.
canyon, like I
It stayed
said.
in the canyon.
Yeah.
Or
William,
Back canyon.
you decided through this whole thing, because of your beliefs that your mother was killed by a werewolf and some of your things growing up, you decided to go confront your father, and he was nowhere ever to be found. You searched long and hard for him, and the last bit you could find was that he was last seen in a small town not far from the Grand Canyon.
It was my dad the whole time.
Okay.
Just
Tad,
wanted to reconnect with
you... Oh, beautiful Tad.
Yeah.
You realize that inland waters were not for
No,
you.
no.
Not even remotely.
Go back to the ocean where I
No,
belong.
you got to get back to the ocean.
Yeah.
And you did that.
Fire
and,
his gun into the air.
and you heard tall tales about some amazing waves off the coast of Alaska. And so you took your board and you headed up there, and you didn't even think to look into why there were unusually large waves, and it was due to offshore earthquakes that were causing tsunamis.
Oh, I'm in.
Your final moments were riding a sweet curling ripper right into the side of a building
Nice.
in a small town in Alaska.
Yeah.
As you were just splatted against the wall.
Wow.
That was pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
Pretty gnarly.
And Brad from the grave. Sick wipeout, bro. So there you go.
Yeah.
That was now the fourth dread that I ran. Thank you.
Our Jenga skills are getting better.
Yeah.
It's getting out of.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I did like that. Like once
Zach-
one person
Zach stuck it
died,
out.
then people have to do 2, and then when another person, then you have to do 3, because then you can then you don't have to do a shitload more at the beginning.
Yeah.
But then it's still
It makes it unstable pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
I went for the unstable right away in the beginning.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's why I was always like, yeah, I'll pull. I'll pull.
Pull the shit out of that Jenga.
I know. I fucking thought I had it at the very
I
end.
thought so
Oh.
So close.
I totally thought you had
It's not quite Quinn close.
No.
Quinn knocked it over on the stack on the top.
Yes, he did.
no.
Yeah. No, it was that same
boy
thing.
named Quinn.
And it was just like,
Oh, the Quinn one was beautiful.
yeah.
And it was the last pull of the game.
I wish we had streamed the Quinn.
Yeah, well-
that whole episode was a great. I wish
Is
we had
it
video
on the
of it.
It
podcast?
is on the podcast.
Yeah. And it's a good one. It's a good one. I highly recommend listening to it. It's a 2-parter, like almost all of our dreads. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching, May, and anybody else who watched the stream and tuned in. Thanks everybody who's listening on the podcast. Thanks Allison, Leander,
Yeah,
for
thank you for
joining
joining
us.
us.
Thanks for
It was a
having us.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah, that wraps everything up. As always, I've been your host, Adrian.
I'm still Zach.
And I'm Jeff.
I am also still Allison.
This is Leander.
Bye.
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 Bye.